Yeah, we drink and play games. This is Barcadium. Everyone! Alright, Sue, I got a bullet for you, too.
My heart's still fluttering.
I know it's you. It's likely well past visiting hours, but there's no small amount of both dread and relief. I'm glad to see her. No, you're not.
Oh!
Oh, well, actually,
Oh.
okay, that's maybe a little bit more.
Hey, are you gonna give us a good score because I will get in front of bullets for our customers?
Yeah, because I literally almost died.
You do her. Yeah.
Did I do the voice for her?
I don't know if you did, but...
No, because you're angry.
Oh.
You're angry.
That's right.
Mid-50s woman with the haircut that wants to speak to your manager.
Miss Squirtive, a word, if you will.
I try to Satan myself up. I try to straighten myself
Maybe
up.
we need that.
I try to straighten myself up from my pillow backrest. Time to put on my professional front, even if I'm in excruciating pain.
Okay, I should start by explaining that what happened today isn't exactly indicative of... I should hope it was.
It's hard to disguise the disbelief on my face.
What? It seems I've misjudged your character based on an initial unpleasant interaction. But what I saw today, clearly you are no fool, nor a coward.
I literally got shot in the leg.
I'm glad you like us now.
Yes.
I let my need to protect my family override my better judgment. How absurd to paint everything you've built at Arcade Spirits with that brush, all over such a small matter.
I'd like to speak to your mother.
I saw you selflessly throw yourself in front of that bullet. You didn't have to do that. You chose to do that.
Yeah!
It's indicative of someone who isn't simply in this for the money, as so many in this industry are.
I mean, I feel you, but why are you giving me the speech right now? I had a bullet in my leg.
While I'm uncertain why you protected that young criminal, I suppose someone who respects life deeply enough to even protect someone like her is to be respected. I suppose I've become a bit jaded from all those eager to cash in on the arcade scene. All the large-scale arcades I have to review tend to be very impersonal and cold.
I get that one.
Down with Deco, yeah!
I can be very jaded at times.
So, you were impressed with our arcade. Well, let's not go that far.
Bitch, I got a bullet in my leg.
I can't say I was thrilled with the amount of mayhem and disaster going on even before a gang war broke out. But I will also say I've only ever seen that amount of mayhem and disaster once before. It's highly unusual to say the least. The last time I reviewed a small up-and-coming arcade similar to yours, everything went wrong. Everything. I wrote my review in an honest fashion, and as a result of my scathing pen, the place was sold and closed down within a month. To Deco!
I read that everything line. What's the Gary Oldman movie? Where he's just like, bring me everyone.
You mean my favorite action movie of all time, Leon the Professional?
Okay, well there you go. Where he's just like, bring me everyone. And he's like, everyone! I read that like that.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I studied that script.
Oh, okay. I know that
That's
line.
like, yeah.
I know that line.
That's the movie I most sound like a dick when I talk about.
Ah.
Because in America, it's known as The Professional.
That's what it is. It's known as The Professional. I was like...
And in Europe, it's known as Leon. And because sometimes I'll just say Leon because I prefer the European cut of it.
Yes.
Because the American cut kind of takes out some of my
like now that I know that there's even a because you said Leon, I was like, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
You would know obviously because I said it and you were like, oh yeah, no, clearly this is it.
Yeah. But I sound like a
But
dick.
I will say no. But I will say, now that I know that, the European version sounds like what it was supposed to sound like.
Yes.
And the American version sounds like we branded it. Mm-hmm. It's not Leon, it's The Professional. I'm like,
It does sound like that.
it sounds like branding. It got branded. We read this already, right?
Sold to a notable figure in this industry. Wait, you don't mean the dick?
The Dickonami? Yeah.
Yes, Dickonami. Such is the fate of any arcade which dares to stand up to him. Your prior business, the Funplex, only escaped being devoured by being far too small to be worthwhile. Sadly, your enthusiasm may have put it in his crosshairs, and if you cannot tidy up your reputation after today's affairs, Arcade Spirits will be next. Alright, you want to help, or are you just gonna be like the angel on our shoulder being like, yep, you gotta fix this?
Alright, you said everything, never mind.
I
was on that same level of saltiness,
Yeah.
but then you said it, and I'm like, alright, fine, you got it.
We're on the same
Again
page.
and again, torn down by Dickonami. This time he didn't even have to lift a finger. By pure coincidence, the ghost monsters wrecked everything before he could exact any revenge. All he has to do is swoop in and buy out what's left of our dreams.
However, I have come to a decision. Given I was a first-hand witness to your troubles, which were clearly not your fault, and given your willingness to put even your own life on the line for your arcade, I'm going to tell my editor I need more time, that I want to return in 1 week to get a more accurate and mature overview of your operation.
I don't know if I'm going to be walking in 1 week.
In 1 week, we're in a wheelchair and no ghosts allowed or chainsaw girls.
Mm-hmm.
1 week. That's the best I can offer you. This is a difficult hole to climb out of, Miss Squirtive.
I didn't even think of it. You just started giggling. Like, that's my job. My job is to catch that. I was just kind of like into space. I mean, you started giggling, and then I heard the line again, and I was like, oh.
Even aside from earlier trouble, having a gang fight and a shooting transpire at an arcade. Oh, get over it. Like, there were stabbings where I used to roller skate, dude. Well, the press will feed on this. Even if I was the only press present and accounted for, they'll dig and they'll speculate and they'll chew on your bones. If your arcade survives that initial onslaught, I hope to write a proper review which can lay those concerns to rest. But I'll offer you no more second chances, no more reasonable doubts. Best foot forward when okay, that's rude. We only have one best foot right now.
No, we have one best leg. It's not necessarily foot. The foot is fine. The leg just isn't.
Or my readers will know the truth. Understood? The truth of Dickonami?
Yeah, she's
like almost there.
She is the life is unfair person.
Yeah.
Who I always hate because fuck you. Because
I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah,
I know what's going on.
Yes, I understand life's unfair. Thanks. What are you going to contribute? And at least she's giving us a second chance here. But at the same time, it's like, okay, if you understand that this thing is going on with Dickonami,
why don't you write that?
And you're a reviewer and a journalist, I don't know, maybe do your fucking job.
Yeah. Understood. Then I'll leave you to your recuperation.
Excuse me. With a curt nod, she turns and leaves the room, leaving me with my thoughts. 1 week. I got exactly 1 week to completely rebuild. I mean, to be fair, a lot of journalists don't do that anyway, so that's actually...
We have a week to rebuild our reputation and be able to walk.
It's, again, I'm mad at her, but it's good writing.
Yeah.
I got exactly...
This has all been great writing.
Mm-hmm. I got exactly 1 week to completely rebuild our reputation and clear the good name of Arcade Spirits. Otherwise, it's game over for all of us.
That's like my old person sigh.
I mean, because you...
You've cleared level 7 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and sharp soul.
Yeah, that's why I was like, boo, that's our problem. Do you see what I was trying to do?
We're like compassionate and fiery.
Well, yeah, because I'm the one who's like, be a renegade.
Occasionally, I'm with those too.
Maybe like once in a blue moon. And you're just like, oh no, let's be nice. And I'm like, fuck you! No!
Also, you've scored 24,350 points. Woohoo! And now, let's have one last pizza fact. 62% of Americans prefer meat toppings on their pizza, while 38% prefer vegetarian. Everybody loves different kinds of pizza, and that's a beautiful thing.
If I wasn't just eating a cheese pizza, I think almost 100% of the time there's some sort of meat there.
I don't have a preference. I like both pretty much equally.
Like, I wouldn't get like a green olives and onion pizza.
I've definitely done that.
To me, that's like a waste of time. I'm like, where's the rest of the? No, let's throw some other things. Actually, nope. I know what it is now. That's not true. I love a good margarita pizza.
Ah.
A good margarita pizza with a crushed tomato.
Oh, that was intense.
You don't do the sliced tomato. That's not you crushed tomato. It's very important.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
Huh. Do you want to save the game before proceeding to, drumroll please, the final level? Save the game!
And we will see you next time
For the final
on
level.
Arcade Spirits.
Oh god, it's called Kill Screen?
Yeah.
That's not terrifying at all.
I mean, yes, considering what just happened with us. But do you remember when I was talking about this with the Moopy, they referenced the kill screen. And I showed you the Pac-Man kill screen.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is one of the very few things I've actually said, this is a reference to this. I'm going to show you after.
And you actually showed me.
I actually did show her the kill screen to that. But yes, so that's what they mean. So yeah, should be fun. Bye.
Bye!